You know, some agencies judge impressions or clicks alone as useful metrics of how your pay-per-click online advertising is performing. If they're telling you this and you're not getting more sales, fire them! Today, I'm going to show you a clip of Alex Fender coaching an AdWords user on 2 effective conversion measurements: customers calling your business and customers filling in your contact form. Let's watch.
So the first thing that I'm going to do is go to the Google AdWords dashboard. I enabled conversion tracking, cost per conversion, conversion rate, and then I also enabled these metrics: search impression share, exact impression share, lost, and lost due to budget. So I wanted to see how much of the pie you had, how much traffic you're getting, how many leads or online bookings you're getting, and then I'm going to check and go through to see how well it's working.
I just need to check you got that. Impressions is the number of times people saw an ad, while interactions measures how many of these people clicked on the ad. The CTR is the number of people who clicked divided by the number of impressions. Now, these CTR rates are great, but for goodness sake, there are no conversions. Come on! Let's listen some more.
So the first thing that stands out is you're not tracking conversions. So that's extremely important. In this case, there's 2 things that we're looking for primarily as the conversion. The first is if they complete an online reservation. That's the most important goal. Second, if they don't complete an online reservation, we want them to call the business. So that's what we should be tracking as conversions. Those are the most important metrics that we should be looking at in AdWords. So within the AdWords setup, it's not set up to drive results for your business. Right now, it's just set up to drive clicks to your business. Now within that, there's 5 different campaigns running. Each of these are a different campaign strategy. Now, the interaction rate, so these interaction rates are extremely high. Google benchmarks at 1%, so in this case you've got 26% or 2017. Google says at 1% you're above average. So these interaction rates are very, very high, which is a good thing. Now, without the conversion data, we don't know if it's generating results or not. So when somebody calls us, that's a very important action because phone calls lead to paying customers. But for us, it's also the same thing. For us, we want people to come and fill this information out and submit. Now you want them to do the same thing. You want them to come in, but you want them to do a start date, end date, select a car, swipe their credit card. So that's very similar to this function, but when you add in the swipe your credit card, that's what changes it to e-commerce tracking. So I'm going to go to, here's a different company. They do customization where you have to pick quantity, you have to pick type, you have to pick shipping, so when you want it delivered, and because they're going business to business. So this is what your e-commerce analytics would look like, and you can see how much revenue you're getting and what the checkout rate is or reservation rate, how many transactions, average order value. And then if you were to go to AdWords, you could come down to the AdWords section of your analytics and see specifically how much revenue is being earned based on the AdWords data. So that is what should be showing in this conversions report. So here's conversions, and we want to see how many clicks does it take to get a conversion, or in this case a lead. And so what this is saying, at a 10% rate, 1 in every 10 clicks in this campaign is becoming a lead. The campaign right above it at a 15% conversion rate, that's about 1 in every 7 clicks is becoming a lead. And so within that we can see our different cost per lead, and then that's how we know if we're generating a return on our investment or not. This is, without this data, we're not going to know if it's working, and without this data we're not going to know if it's profitable.
Okay, so what have we learned today? You need to measure conversions, and meaningful conversions measure calls to action that demonstrate the customer's willingness to buy. For example, calling your business or contacting your business through the website. And if you'd like our help, call us. Again, thanks for watching. See you next time.